evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you, as always, for tuning into my 2,786th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. This is my 2,786th video coming at you on a Thursday night for trading, Friday, August 8th, 2024. Is that not August 8th?
Is today Wednesday or Thursday?
Oh, today's only Wednesday. This is for trading on Thursday, August 8th, 2024. You know, I never really know what day it is during the week, and that's on purpose. That's actually to help you Omniacs. During the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? These are all trading days. We start on Sunday night, actually. And there are things out there that get in people's heads. You've got this thing called Turnaround Tuesday, Give It Back Friday. You know what? I don't even want to know what day it is because I don't believe in any of that crap at all. I believe in the Omni. And the way we keep me straight is we don't even tell me what day it is till Friday. I like it that way. So it's obviously only Wednesday night going on Thursday. This video, coming at you on a Wednesday night for trading on Thursday, is video number 2,786. And just remember before we get started that trading is risky. Risky, no matter what vehicle you choose. Could be crypto, could be options, could be futures, could be stocks. They're all risky. So please put your stops in and put them in first. Well, let's get started. So one thing I'd like to say is this. I showed you a video last night and I gave you analysis that should pan out sometime next week. That is still very solid, very valid analysis, but we are day traders, and what are we supposed to do for trading on Thursday is what's on this board. I'm going to get that right now. So for August 8th, Thursday, we are looking at, for day trading, E-mini, S&P, Nasdaq, Russell, the Omni says continue selling rallies. We had a rally today. The Omni literally had a sidestep. We did great trading on Monday. We did great trading on Tuesday. On Wednesday, the Omni asked us to not trade. And you see what happened? S&P went up, turned around and cracked and made new lows. I'm glad the Omni told us to sidestep. Now the Omni's telling us to sell rallies. I think it's the perfect signal, and that's what we will look to do for trading on Thursday. So we're selling rallies. I'll show you the chart. There's a reason why. Number two is metals are looking weak as well. They look exactly like the indices as far as I'm concerned. They look like they want to drop a little lower. Gold, silver, copper, they look like they want to drop, and if that's the case, so be it. Now, why would metals drop? All right, so there's a mentality out there. A lot of the mentality is if the market's crashing, everyone buys gold. Okay, good mentality in a real crash. But what's starting to happen is the markets are pulling back, and metals, what happens is this. Imagine you've got a big stock portfolio and you've been holding positions for a few years and a few months, and suddenly you get a phone call. Listen, you got a margin call. The markets have been cracking the last few days. Haven't you been looking at your statement? You need to send me money. What happens is many traders will say, sell my gold, sell my silver, sell my Bitcoin, sell everything else. Use that to pay for stock margins. That is what happens. I've been doing this 43 years. I promise you. That's what happens in the beginning when markets tumble and the phone calls get made from the clearing firms. Where's my money? You're in a margin call. Sell everything else. Hold my stocks is what most humans will do. So another reason why metals look weak for trading on Thursday. Then number three on the board is OmniCamp. As I've mentioned, the heat wave here has been too dramatic. I could not do an OmniCamp in August like we had planned. I pushed everybody out until September. OmniCamp date is September 19th through 23rd. And please fill out those OmniCamp applications now so I can get you ready and prepared for OmniCamp in September. Go to OMNIBootcamp.com, fill out your application. It's only a few questions, and then you can choose a time to speak to me on the phone. Make sure you do all of that, and I'll get you set up for coming out to see me in September, and I'll teach you how to do the Omni, how to come up with the Omni trades, and how to make money. Hopefully, if you get this right and you pay attention and follow the rules, you can make money for your family, and I know that's most important. So please join me at OmniCamp and let me help you help your families. It is what I do. It's why I host these OmniCamps. All right, so David, I've got three things covered here on the board. I want to show them charts, but something has happened, and it really just happened in the last couple of days, and I think we need to discuss this. But I need a little water first. It's 172 degrees in this room. You can actually see the sweat all over me right now, right? All right, so kids, check this out. Every year I do a year-end call. At the beginning of the year, I come up with where the market should go, and I usually tell everybody about it. I post it on the board, and I tell everybody, and by December, it's supposed to get there. Well, lo and behold, the Omni has been so good at this. It has been phenomenal since 2007 when I started showing you in public these year-end calls. They've been working since the 80s, I kid you not. Anyone that follows the Omni would know I am absolutely telling you the truth. In the beginning of each year, I give you a year-end call, and phenomenally, insanely, I don't know what to call it. It's almost an anomaly that we get it right every year. Well, in the beginning of this year, I came up with trades where the market will go by the end of the year, the OMNI S&P. The market was trading at about, if I remember right, 4,600 when I came up with the OMNI S&P's target for the year of 2024. That target, I had resistance, R1, which I've shown this to you before. R1, resistance was 54.71 to 54.89. Then the two targets came in. Target number one, 56.60, OMNI S&P. Target number two, 57.54. It says right here, targets 1 and 2. Then if you could get through those two, there's a third utopic target. Wow, if the markets go crazy, utopic, 60.55. Well, traders, you know what? I don't think any of us, me included, have even paid attention to. We started out the year at 4,600. We went right to 57.21. In fact, 57.21.25 has been hit. Do I have to be exact? Does it have to go to 57.54 to have made that call proper? I mean, is that not unbelievable? But here's what we're not looking at. Is that it? Was that it? That was the call. It was hit. Now we've been going down ever since. Maybe that's all we're supposed to get. Remember, the utopic target is just in case the world goes crazy in 2024 and buys it through 57.54. If they buy it through there, it could go to 60.55. Well, we have already hit 57.21 and a quarter. That's probably all we were looking for this year. Does it really have to go to 57.54 to be right, considering we made the call at 4,600 and we're there? So maybe we've seen the highs and maybe now it is time to go down. My charts are telling me to tell you we're absolutely selling rallies for trading on Thursday, and I'd like to show you those charts now and show you the reasons why you should absolutely do the same. Sell the rallies in OMNI, S&P, Nasdaq, and Russell. Traders, with no further ado, I want to get to some charts and show them to you, but I'd like to say two things to you. One, make sure you fill out those OmniCamp applications because it will really help you to get trading right and to make money for yourselves. That's at OmniBootCamp.com. Number two, keep your emotions out of trading. Never make emotional decisions. And here's how you do that. You come up with a trade. You plan the trade. Trade the plan. So once you plan the trade, you put your orders in. You put the order in, you put the stop in first, then you put the order in to get long or short. And then when the market starts moving, and let's say it gets you long and it starts to go down towards your stop, instead of freaking out and grabbing the keyboard and cost averaging, buying more and cancel replacing, calling Uncle Bob to see what to do next, don't do any of that. You leave your stop alone and say this to yourselves over and over again because I promise it will help you. Are you with me? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Now let's go. Look at some charts. Traders, Nasdaq daily bar. You've seen this chart in many videos, but let me show you what's going on here. Yesterday, this red bar didn't exist. We had the green bar. We bounced off the 200 bar moving average. Nice bounce, right? Well, since then, we have come all the way down, settled below the 200 bar moving average. And look, this is a support line. Look at these major support points that it holds. And it's broken. Now, this one, it went through, but it settled above it on 2 days ago, right? Tuesday. So, or Monday, I should say. So it settled above it, so it didn't violate. It only went through and took out stops. Well, now we've settled below. In fact, let me blow this up for you. That's a little crowded. So same chart. exactly the same thing. As you can see, we're now below this green line. We are well below the 200 bar moving average, and this is an outside day. It's an outside bar. The high went higher than the day before's high, then it proceeded to go lower than the day before's low, and it settled outside of the range. That is an outside bar telling you more downside happens on Thursday. So we are sellers of rallies. Now the Nasdaq, check this out, is below the 200 bar moving average. Its leader, the Dow Jones Transportation Average, is well below its 200 bar moving average. So if we are going to go down and go below the 200, well, the leader's already done it. Nasdaq is there. And look at this. If the leader, Transportation Average, and Nasdaq has already gotten down there, well, basically what you're going to expect to see is ES is going to take out that 200 bar moving average as well. That is what we would expect to happen. So now you've got the E-mini S&P, Nasdaq. What should happen there? Take a look at gold for a minute, kids. Here's your gold chart. Gold usually holds this support nicely. Right, but this time it went through and then it knocked on the door a second time, knocked on the door a third time, settled below. So you're below the support line. Let me show you the same exact chart with the OMNI Trading Academy's proprietary moving average overlaid. Look, we're starting to bang away on that average, bang away on the average, bang away on the average. It's like knock, knock, knock. And you've got the trend line and the average in the same spot. And that is breaking, and I think gold is going to move lower. And then we've got this. Gold, we expect gold to go under OTAPMA. Well, silver is already under OTAPMA. Look at that. Gold is right at OTAPMA right now. Silver is likely going to take gold lower. That's what we're expecting out of the metals and E-mini S&P Nasdaq Russell. Please join me at livewithoscar.com. Like and share these videos all over the internet. And I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.